So I made time for it, right? I made time for it, right? And then, we try to maybe pacify ourselves. Oh, I'm fine. You know, I've made it this far uh on my own. I don't need to change anything. Uh, everything will just be fine, right? But again, time is always moving on. It's always moving forward, right? But if you feel that you're just going to stay the same, that's really a misnomer. Because as time moves on, if you're standing still, you're actually moving backwards and it's going to get worse. Okay. And so those are just a few, of the myths that are out there, right? That we really have to think through those things and say, no, 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 no. I deserve more. I've got to change this. I have the power to change this.
Oh, so good. And you've got a framework. I want to jump in because I want to make sure we have plenty of time to cover the framework. So, and then I'm sure I'm going to be asking you, questions as we go along. This framework is incredible. I've never heard of anything like this. So I'm excited to jump in. So let's
Okay.
talk about the framework. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Okay. So, yes. So it's called fly high, right? And I always say, when you're high, you can fly, but when you're low, your very destiny, you will blow. And so it's really up to ourselves to stay high as much as we can, right? Like, we're going to have down moments in life, ups and downs, right? But the thing is to come out of that down quickly and go up. And so this is what the neuroscience does for you. So you're going to focus in. Let's just imagine a triangle coming out of murky, murky water. And in this murky water is the cesspool of life. It's the fear of failure, our self doubts, our procrastination, putting things off, those voices in our head saying that we're not worthy. We've got to come out of that, right? So imagine this triangle and it says fly on each end. It's FLY. So you're going to focus in on what it is you want. You got to focus in on what you want. L, lift. We're lifting our head to what it is that we want, and we're going towards that. And as we do that, we're going to yield our best life because we're focusing in on moving up, right? So, also high. We're coming out of this murky water. Well, how are we doing this? The H is halt. That means you got to interrupt your pattern, just like I did. I interrupted my pattern by writing down what I was grateful for. That was something new for me. It didn't feel good at first, but I did it. So the the I is ignite. That is action. You've got to take some type of action towards going towards what it is you want, right? And so implementation there.